So yesterday we finished with, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so yesterday we finished with letter I. Now let's take letter J. So letter J will make J sound. Okay. The same J sound can come from soft G. The same J sound can come from defender D, and like in the word graduate. This we have done with letter D. Okay. So as such, there is no rules involved for letter J. Then comes letter K. So K gives k sound. We know cat and kite rule. So K takes IEY. Also, you will find K at the end, right, of short words where you have the k sound. It should not be the short vowel sound. If it is a short vowel sound, you have C and K both. And if it is any other sound, a consonant or any vowel digraph, then it is only letter K. Okay. The same k sound can come from C also when it is AOU. Okay. Or if it is a multisyllable word like picnic. Okay. There are few exceptions, like disc is an exception where you have, it's a small word, then too it is C and not K. So there are few exceptions like disc, zinc. Okay. Now K is silent many a times. So K is mostly silent with letter N. Can you give me examples where K, N?
No.
Yes. Knee, knowledge, knife, all these words, not, K-N-O-T, not, right? So it is silent with. So K-N is a native English letter team for the sound N. It occurs only at the beginning of the root. At one time, these Ks were pronounced. So all the silent words, initially they used to be pronounced. So it was cannot and now it is not. Okay. Then comes letter N, L. So there's not much about K also. So L, we all know that it's L consonant sound. It gets doubled, which is the rule when L gets doubled. Floss rule. Okay. In floss rule, you have the final L sound doubled. It can also be doubled if it is a CVC doubling rule there. Okay. It can also be doubled when it is any rabbit rule applied. Okay. Now, L is the first letter in the syllable in the words like last. Okay. All these words where you have L as the beginning sound. And L is also a very important letter for blends. There are so many blends. Can you tell me blends with L?
Blow, glow.
Till, fl, dil, pl, spl. All these are consonant blends. Okay. Now L, E and EL. So L is a suffix. Although the L is before E, we pronounce the suffix the way we pronounce the suffix L. So the pronunciation is same, okay, in both. The same way we pronounce EL. Because of this pronunciation, LE behaves like a suffix beginning with the vowel. So it behaves as a suffix which is beginning with the vowel. It captures the final consonant sound from the root syllable of the word. So what it will do, it will capture the consonant as we have discussed while syllabication, that LE will take away the consonant. Okay. Like in the word apple. So LE takes the consonant with it. What sound will come with AL? We have already done with A. Or sound comes. What sound will come with OL? This also we have done in a wild old rule. So long O sound comes when it is with LD or LT, like in the word bolt, like in the word cold, like in the word soldier, like in the word hold. Okay. AWL. You will find many words AWL, which gives all sound, right? Again, here, when you have words like dollar, what will happen? When you syllabicate, how do you syllabicate this word? This is a rapid. It's having rapid rule. Okay. So doll. Yeah. So L is divided. We divide between two L's. L is silent. In which words L is silent?
Calm. CALM.
It is silent with
Calm.
ALK and ALM.
Walk.
Yes, calm. Next we have letter M. Now M is such a word. It gives m sound as a consonant sound, and it is silent many a times. It is silent with B. It is silent with N. Can you give me examples? Can you give me examples?
Limb. LIMB.
Mostly it will be silent. B is silent, right? We have done so many words, like in the word climb. Now, yesterday only I told you that whenever you have a silent letter, if you add any suffix to it, that silent starts speaking. So when you write climber, so it starts giving the sound. Okay. So
you mean to say when suffix comes, it is shown.
yes. Like also in the word damn. Okay, it is silent. Condemn, it is silent. But when you add a suffix, then you cannot keep it silent. Okay. Then comes letter N. The sound is which is the consonant sound. Now N is so many times silent. It is silent with G. It is silent with K, we have seen. It is silent with M, we have seen. It is also silent with P. It is also a part of a digraph, which is ng. It is also part of the digraph ng. Now, whenever there is a vowel there, it becomes a little complicated. So O will be short when it is a CVC word. Okay, or so it's syllable, close syllable. We have already done for AEI. So when you have two consonants and in between you have O in a syllable or in a word, then that is a short sound or sound. It can also be when you have only the consonant, the final consonant, like in the word on. You don't have the first C, but you have the second C. So In the beginning, if you have O, letter O, and then you have a consonant, then also it's a short sound. But it depends how you are dividing, what are the syllables. Okay, so go, O is open, so it's open-ended, so it's long O sound. So go. The same way when you have a word like open, why we are not having open? Because when you syllabicate, this gives E gives schwa sound, okay, which takes the consonant with it, and so O is left alone, giving the long O sound. We know that O will give magic, with E it gives O sound, magic E rule, like hop becomes hope, right? The same long O sound can come from OE, like in the word toe, can come from OW, like in the word grow. So, and OA, like in the word goat. So these three vowel teams are there, O, OA, OE, and OW, which can give O sound. Now, it will get affected by R, as in bossy R, we have done, it becomes O sound, like in for, okay. We have done that wild old rule, so that's why it is O sound, old and gold, just the way we did for kind and find. Now, again, here also bossy R will not work if you have another R, if you have a vowel after R. So that's the reason why in the word sorry, how are you going to bifurcate this word?
Sorry.
Yes. So here, because you have two R and one R goes with Y, still you have one R with O. So it's O sound. Okay. But if the word is forest, now here it is the short sound and there is no bossy R. Why? Why? Because E will take
Or
R.
E is taken for next syllable.
E is taking this R. So O and R are separated. So it is simple short or forest. Okay. Now this O can make a sound also. The sound of letter U. There are so many words which have short a sound, like in the word sun. There are so many words and mostly with N, O-N, okay? Or some tricky words we have already done, come, some. Okay. It can also come with V, like in oven, like in discover. So O can give a sound. Other examples are like front, month.
Can you explain why it is a here? Any reason for that?
No, O frequently has a short sound when the spelling would normally suggest either a short O or a long O sound. Okay, so as such, it's not any, but there's no rule for this.
Okay. Sun.
But as we have seen that mostly it is before M or before N,
Mhm.
for TH and V. These four are very common. M, N, TH, and V. So OM, ON, OTH, OV mostly.
It's a sound. Okay. Okay.
But not compulsorily. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what are the other vowel teams with O? What are the other vowel teams with O? Oi, which can come from Y also. This is a vowel team. Oi sound. Double O, short, little and long sound. Can you think of any other? It can team up with W. It can team up with U. Now, OU is very typical. OU can give many sounds. We have done, when we have done OT, so OUGHT, OUGH can give many sounds. It can be O sound, it can be UF sound, it can be UP sound. There are total 8. In that PDF, I'll share it again if some of you don't have. There is a story of OUGH where all 8 pronunciation of OUGH is there. Okay. So O is a short in the words like got, hot, and if it is open, then it is giving long sound. It can also give unstressed schwa sound. Okay. Like in the word introduce. So you don't say introduce, introduce. So here in some words, O can also go schwa, unstressed, lazy. Okay. Any other doubts?
No.
No, I think enough for today. Let's go through this. OUR is also there, one more. Which sound will come with OUR? Which sound will come with OUR?
R.
R.
Only with one word, OUR, it is R. Other than that, it is like in journey, like in courage, discourage, nourish. Okay. It's a. In foreign words, this O can combine with other letters in unusual way. Okay. Like the word apostrophe, so hyperbole. So these are words taken from these are French words. Anemone, okay, epitome, all these words are borrowed words. Okay, tomorrow we'll start with letter B.